Temperature is rising up, 2,000 people on the dance floor. Jumping up, temperature is rising.
Okay, we're gonna, I guess we're gonna take two right there. I think our mic is working now.
Looks like it.
Alright, so what's up, everybody? It's Andrew of Betfoots and Chills Tabletop Gaming, coming to you through the power of the internet from the Chills Cards and Collectible Game Room. I am with my cardboard cohort, Caleb, and
What's up, everybody?
Opal unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. She was feeling a little under the weather, but we do have her on the phone. We're going to see if that works out for us or not. Opal, say hello.
Hello.
I don't know if you guys can hear her, but we're going to try to have her on at least the phone for audio. I didn't have time to set up through Discord or anything so we could get better audio of her, but we'll bring this mic down a little bit. Maybe we'll hear her better. But tonight we are here to do... We got a package from Haunted Castle, creators of Genesis trading card game, and we're going to be very honest. We have no idea what's in the package, but...
What's in the package, Andrew?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Me no know.
I guess we're about to find out, though.
We are. So, it's a game that caught my attention. I had seen Samuel Graham does TCGs. He's one of our community members. He's also a fellow content creator. And I saw him open a couple of Genesis boxes. I've seen Louis DeGeorge at Kitchen Table TCG. And most importantly, I saw Jordan of Scheming Skeleton, another content creator. He's big into Genesis, and I do believe he's got an event coming up with them, or just did an event with them. I'm not sure, but I saw all of them talking about it. I was like, oh, that seems interesting. And then it just so happened I joined their Discord and reached out to Joey, their head of marketing. He actually reached out to me, and we talked. We've had a few conversations through Facebook. He seems like a really cool dude. I watched a couple of his videos last night talking about the Meta Zoo incident going on right now, which I'm gonna personally try to stay away from myself. There's a lot of drama within the Meta Zoo community right now. Personally, I don't play the game. I have zero interest in it. Even though I like cryptid stuff, like Bigfoots and Jersey Devil and stuff like that's always intriguing and fun to read the lore about. But it's just the art style and the game's just not for me. So whatever drama's going in the MetaZoo world, at the end of the day, is really not. It affects us as TCG players in a way, but it doesn't affect me as a player of the game because I don't play it. So I just choose to stay away from that stuff. I give my opinion in private messages with people I talk to. I've had a couple messages with Joey and Samuel Graham talking about what I think about it. But other than that, I don't try to make it public or anything. But yeah, it seems like a cool dude, Joey does. So he noticed we were interested in the game, and he wanted to send us a package. So, Opal, you don't know what's in the package either, do you?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. So she's sick right now, but I don't know if you guys can hear her, but we at least wanted her to be, at least we could hear her opinions on whatever's in the package. Like we said, we don't know. We waited to open it, but I know there's going to be a little bit of a lag. I know what's in it. Says Joey. Well, I hope so. But yeah, I know that they have a big... Go ahead.
I don't know what to do with this package.
You just hold it there.
I just hold it.
You hold it the entire time.
Okay.
While I talk to everybody, you just hold it. It's like like the army days, bro. When you hold out the rifle when you're in trouble, and you just hold it. You know, we've been there. We've done that.
It's like Ricky Bobby.
There you go.
I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
I don't know what to do with my hands. So
hand model.
Opal says you can be a hand model. There you go. So Joey, super cool dude. Thank you so much for sending us. Like I said, it's we appreciate very much, and we try to be as transparent as possible in this channel when a company or somebody sends us something. So Joey, like I said, he's the head of marketing for Genesis.
Yeah.
He sent us this package, and I know for us as parents. I got 4 boys. You've got a daughter, which equals probably about 4 boys financial wise. Opal's, got 2 boys, single income. So when we get packages like this, we're very grateful for it because we don't have money to shell out on like a million boosters. But I know we buy boosters and we buy stuff a lot for this channel, but it gets very expensive. So when we get something for a company and they kind of like take appreciation in what we're doing, even though we're small content creators, it makes us feel really good. So these things that you guys send us, like I always tell everybody, the smallest things that you think you could do for somebody makes the biggest impact on others. Like us as huge TCG players and lovers of trading card games, like we just really appreciate it. So big shout out to Genesis for sending us this. Like it wouldn't even matter what it was. It could just been a thank you card and it'd be good enough for us at the end of the day. So
honestly, it's one of the coolest feelings in the world that people they like our channel enough to be able to send us stuff to open for them and to review it and to give that honest feedback, because you know how people are today, man. They just they don't like to hear that criticism or that honesty or anything else. I mean, I know I struggle with it sometimes. But
well, sometimes too, when you have a company send you something, you feel obligated to say nothing but nice things. I'm just not that way. I'm not built that way. You know me. You've known me for a long time. Opal knows me, right, Opal? I'm very opinionated. I'm very honest when it comes to those things. If I don't like something, I'm going to say I don't like it. It's like I always talk about Legion's Realms at War. That's one of our favorite TCGs right now. There are things about that game I dislike, and I've been very verbal, and I've talked about it, but not every game's going to be perfect, and that's just the way the world is. We can't have a perfect game. There's always going to be things that we may like or may not like about it, but that doesn't take away from it being any fun or if it's worth purchasing. Maybe there's a mechanic style of the game I don't like or something like that. I just don't know. And that's why I said, we're going off right now tonight, Genesis. We've never seen the game physically. We don't know anything about it. We've never seen the cards. So this is just kind of our initial review until we actually are able to play the game. And then once we play the game, we'll make some videos on gameplay, and then we'll decide if, hey, is it fun? Is it worth purchasing?
I'm like a little kid in a candy store right now, man. I'm a Christmas days here, and I just
you gotta build up the anticipation. But like Kaleb says, it feels really good as small content creators when people send us things to check out because we are small content creators. We only started this channel back in mid-January, so we haven't been doing it for a long time. But it's crazy to see how our numbers have. I mean, I restarted Discord in February with a whole whopping 4 people, and we have over 100 members now. And some people might go, "Oh boy, 100 members." Well, you know what? I'll just say it. Fuck you. That's a big step for us because you don't know what it feels like to build a community of 4. I did curse. I'm sorry. But,
I'm not sorry.
You don't know how hard it is to build a community starting at 4 people when nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
And it's just the way it, know.
And it's just been blowing up ever since.
Yeah, we get new members all the time. We got some content creators, we got content creators in our Discord. We have game creators in our Discord. We got Vanquishers in there. We got Varia that popped in today. We've got Joey from Genesis. We've got Taylor Howell from Legion's Realms at War. So it's nice to have those people, not there for the accolades of people oh, you got those people in there. It's nice to have them in there and when you have questions about the game pertaining to the game, because I'm not going to be able to answer anything. I could not answer much about Genesis right now. I've watched gameplay on it several times. I get the consensus of how to play it. I understand it kind of. I know it has a similarity kind of to chess, which I think my wife might actually like this game, which if Amber ends up liking this game, it's a hit because she's never picked up a TCG a day in her life, but she loves chess. So
like it.
Maybe it's going to be a different game, but I'm excited. It's a grid style game, but I'm going to get a swear jar. Yeah. So I guess we waste no further ado. Do the honors, my man. And Caleb's going to open this package.
I'm gonna do it Opal style.
Yeah. She always has her.
She always has
she
her
always
knife,
has a
with
knife
her.
on her.
Yeah, it's weird.
I have it on right now, so.
You're at home. What is happening at home that you have to have your knife on you right now?
Oh.
I always have it on me until I go to
Just
bed.
shared your live in the Vanquishers Discord, fam. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, man. You rock, dude.
Much love.
I know while Caleb's opening this, just so you guys know, we do have a package also from Vanquishers that we're going to be opening later this week. I will be out of town this weekend. Just so everybody knows, I'll be out of town starting Friday all the way till Sunday. So the next video we do will be a Vanquishers. It'll be our last video for this week. Until what are you?
Bro, there's a whole bunch of goodies in here.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's do it too. Let's see what we got.
And just based off of my first, this is the first one that we pulled.
So
out.
Caleb's opened the package and he's already found what he wants out of the package.
No, not what I want.
What?
I'm
he's
looking at
claiming
man.
things now.
Look at the art.
Okay. Yep.
You know,
I dig that.
you know.
Like I said, this is our first look, so let's get all these out and then we'll open
let's
some
see
of
what
them.
we got. All right, so we've got some test decks here.
Okay.
I
So
feel left out.
Well, you should have sucked it up and been
should
here,
have sucked
Opal.
it up. Oh well, there's so 2 of the same test decks, and let's see here. All right, there's 3 of the same test decks. So it looks like 1 for each of us here.
Well, this will be good too when we go to LGSs and we want to play.
Yes.
If we have somebody extra there that maybe wants to try out the game, we can show it off.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I see what this is.
Okay. Dude,
Ooh.
we got a pretty nice playmat here. It's very large.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Oh, that looks cool.
That does look cool, man.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
So
Alright,
it's
I'm
gonna
delayed.
set like this when we
Just a
play.
little bit.
Play.
Because you set your hero down directly in front of you, and then you will start moving it around the board. But if I remember right, the cards have certain emblems on them, and they can only move in certain directions. So, and they do have, if you
And it
play
looks like
Magic,
that.
your creatures, Opal, just so you know, just kind of like Magic. I think they're called summons in this game. Your summons have. Well, I don't know how the best way to say this because I forgot what the term they use is. So, like Magic, you have summoning sickness for your creatures, right? So for this game, your creatures are called summons, and they have summoning sickness. So you'll put like a token on them or something to kind of say, okay, this one's been, it's tapped or whatever. It's already played its turn. So I didn't see that on there. What do you, a little booster pack. Huh? Okay.
All right.
Some other goodies in there.
Okay. And then we've got some rule books here. Oh, another booster pack.
Okay.
Ooh.
Opal with her great narrating in the back. Ooh.
Or are these playmats? Or are these posters?
Let's see. I don't know.
These are playmats.
Okay, see that's even
All
better.
right, so we got and posters.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool. Are they?
When does trash
I
mean
don't know, I
good,
can't tell.
Sam?
I mean, technically it's a playmat.
Technically it is.
Hold up that one playmat you had. Let's just, it's got the grids on it. So yeah, this is a playmat as well. Or you could use it as a
That's
poster,
awesome.
whatever you want to do. Because this side's, I mean, it's really whatever you'd want to do with it. I'd probably frame one and hang it up, honestly, and then keep the others as playmats for extra players. But yeah, that's pretty rad, man.
Dude, I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is cool, and it's got some weight to it.
Some weight to
It's
it.
nice and sturdy. Oh, because when you first pulled it out, I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was like fabric, like a very thin fabric, until I just grabbed it and I noticed, okay, it's got that rubber back, so that's nice. You set it on the table, it won't slip around and stuff like most playmats. But when you first pulled it out, I instantly thought it was just a fabric cloth. But that's pretty cool, man. That's massive, dude.
It is.
I mean, but you're basically
I'll be
playing
right back, guys.
people. So
yeah.
what's that, Opal?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright. And then we got some D20. Got some dice.
Nice. No idea what colors they are.
They're green and blue.
These are
two
these
colors.
are actually D30s.
Or D30s. Oh, I'm sorry.
30s, my friend. Nice. Okay, cool.
And then we also have a we have a card.
Well, my goodness. Well, I'm going to open this one.
Okay.
It's from Haunted Castle Gaming, Vetflix and Chills, and they spell it right with a Z. Nobody ever spells it right. And as Amber would say, I am terrible opening letters. I just Wolverine them right open. So let's see what we got here. If I can pull it out.
Oh.
So there's a couple things that came out of it. So let me go over to our other screen so I can show you guys what all we have. So let me go over the other screen real quick and give us just a second.
I'm back. Sorry.
Well, we got a pretty cool letter, Opal. I'm
Yeah?
gonna put it right here. It says, "Dear I'm gonna try to read it from afar, and I wear glasses, and yeah, please do,
All right.
because I can't read that far away."
Dear Vetflix crew, welcome to the arena. Thank you for taking the time to try us out. We hope you enjoy the game as much as we do. Hope to meet you at the circuit event.
Joey,
Joey,
head of marketing. Hey man,
Hey.
and that's a pretty
That's awesome.
That's a dope card.
that's a pretty dope card, guys.
Yeah, that's a dope card.
I mean, right there, you could just send me that, and I would have been pleased as punch, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Wow.
And it's actually handwritten. So, and we had a couple of these promo cards that they put in that card as well. The Ajna Tiger, which that's actually really, really cool.
That is actually really cool.
And I love that. And Opal, you'll like this. Look at the emblems on it. It's that writing you like that
cryptic writing.
cryptic Chinese,
Oh,
Japanese
yeah.
writing.
I see it now.
Yeah,
I'm
you see that?
delayed a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, I know there's a delay. That's the Ajna Tiger, and this is Barrack, which is actually that one's probably.
And that one's also signed.
Is it? I can't see.
It is signed. Right in the middle.
Really?
Oh, horsey.
Oh, it sure is. That's cool. It is signed. We'll have to find out from Joey later who it's signed from. No, you can't have it, Sammy. So yeah, there's the two promo cards. This one is super. Like, I know this one's got. I'm colorblind, but I can see it's got a shine to it. So I'm assuming
it's a
I don't want
hollow.
to take it out of the. I don't want to take it out of the package, but I don't know if this one is.
It's
but
not.
I actually really like this one more. I just love that artwork on it, man.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And this is Jalara, their second edition.
Okay.
So I think it's the next edition coming out. Like I said, I should have done a little bit more homework on this, but this game just literally grasped.
Signed by the creator of the game.
Oh, that's awesome, man! Super, super awesome. Yeah, I should have done some more homework on like what editions were coming out, but I'm pretty sure Jalara is the second edition, which is their upcoming expansion coming out. Like I said, this game just literally. This is okay. So I'll say this is a really cool thing about Haunted Castle Gaming. This game literally just piqued my interest like maybe 5 days ago, and we already have a package here.
Yeah.
So I've been busy with work and life and kids, and I haven't got to do as much research as we usually do into a game before we talk about it. But I have limited time this week going out of town, so I want to make sure we at least covered it. But yeah, we got that. We got a couple booster packs. I'll let Kaleb open here in a bit because I want to check out some of these desk decks. So we've got 3. Just for transparency reasons, we always like to show what we got. We got 3 of the Grey Wolf decks. Which you want to open one of those up,
Yep.
Kaleb, so we can look at the cards on them. And we got 3 of the Rajizi Lion. I think I'm pronouncing these right. Don't get mad at me if I'm not, Joey. Don't unfriend me from all social media if I pronounce these wrong. Unfriended. Yeah, but we got 3 of each. So I'll let Kaleb open one so we can just kind of look at the artwork on them. So have you had a chance? I don't think you probably had a chance to look at much into this game, have you? Because I know that I brought it to your attention just like a couple days ago.
Oh, dude. All right.
You already digging it?
Yeah, I'm already digging it.
All right, let's see what you got.
Let's see what we got. So there's
so let me tell you something that is really cool about this game. So I know for Magic, you hate the fact that you're limited on the cards you can put in a deck.
Yes.
Like you hate the fact that, okay, I can only have 4 of the same creature type or same creature, and you can have as many as you want.
Oh, really?
As long as it meets your chi count. So you have a chi count, which is this number right here.
Gotcha.
Right here. So I think, Joey, if I'm wrong, correct me. I think you get a total of 250 chi per deck.
He will.
So you just have to make sure you stay under the chi count, and you add up your total for the deck for the cards.
Gotcha.
And so you can have, let's say you just want to rock Gray Wolves completely. You could have, you know, you could have as many as you want as long as it reached to the 250 chi. Yep, 250. So I was right. Look at me. I did a little bit of something. I remembered a little bit of something. So
Let's. Oh,
is that one part of yours,
yeah,
right?
This is part of this one.
Okay.
Do you just want to go through?
Yeah, let's rock through, because we'll do, when we do a gameplay video, and after we played a game, we'll talk about the how the cards work a little bit more. This is just first initial looking at the artwork. Opal's kind of our art person, which sucks that she's not here tonight, because Caleb's the mechanics of the game guy, Opal's the artsy fartsy person, and I'm more the is it fun, is it worth purchasing kind of person.
I'm not gonna lie, man. The artwork on these.
All right, let's rip through them, dude. I want to see these. Okay, that's pretty cool, man.
This one's. I like that one. The Infernal Ghoul.
Yeah, that's cool too.
And then the Jalarian Hound.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got another Infernal Ghoul.
Okay.
And then Shadow Claw.
Oh, I really dig that Shadow. I like that Shadow
Wait till you
Claw.
see this next one though. Not this one.
Oh, that's
This
cool.
one. Look at that one.
Oh yeah, that's Death Eater.
Death Eater.
That's pretty sick, man.
Yep.
Not gonna lie.
Got another Grey Wolf, another Jalarian Hound, and then you got Inferno Pit.
I'm starting to see why this is a wolf deck. Apparently, the Gray Wolf is your. I'm assuming that's your. Would that be your hero? I'm not 100% positive.
Look at this one. Look at that card.
No, I'm not sure this would be. What is?
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's
The
cool.
Payan.
I'm not gonna lie. These look like werewolves, and everybody knows my sick obsession with werewolves. But they just, they look so awesome.
This is a werewolf deck.
Yeah, I know.
This is a werewolf deck.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this one.
I can't wait for you to see the origin sets. The art is intense. So I have heard that the art's changed. I watched a video on it talking about how the art's changed, but if the art's literally changed better than this art, I'm pretty stoked to see, because the artwork on these are pretty good. What do you think, Opal? You're the artsy person. I know it's kind of hard for you to see, and we'll kind of, on one of our next videos, we'll let you kind of dive into it a little bit to tell us what you think in person. But what are you thinking so far, what you've seen that Caleb's thrown out?
From what I can see, and I know I'm lagging behind a little bit, but I think the last card you guys have on right now is the Behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
These things look amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they look like they tell a story inside of a story.
Yeah, so I'm looking, I'm not seeing, there is flavor text on some of the cards. I see them on the commons. So there's flavor text on most of the cards. There's a couple there's not. But they are telling a story. And what I really dig, I don't know if you noticed it, but I like how it shows you. So, because I'm colorblind, right?
Yeah.
And symbols are great for me sometimes, but I like the fact too that they have like common, uncommon wrote on the cards, as well as with the emblem, because sometimes these colors, they get so hard for me to see.
Especially green and blue.
So like this one, I'm going to be very honest. Let me see that real quick. So this one, I can't hardly see that at all, because it almost looks like it's blending into whatever that is in the background. As that's I'm just gonna be very honest. I'm gonna use the word. That's a shitty thing about being a fan and a lover of trading card games or board games. There's just some games it's just hard for me to play. Now this one I don't think would be super difficult. Like I know that we played Opal. What's that train game we played at?
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride. We played a game called Ticket to Ride with some friends of ours. And it was all color-based, and I had no idea what was going on. I was getting very irritated playing that game. But this, I can make it out. I just have to focus really hard. So it could kind of potentially slow down gameplay a little bit with my eyes being so, as Kyle would so elegantly put it, with my shitty eyes. Yeah.
With your shitty eyes.
because he's a real nice pal. So,
Well, like, look at okay. So like,
but the artwork's pretty dope. I'm
yeah,
really
because I
digging
mean, like, look at these. So
it. Yeah,
you've
throw
got
those bad boys up there.
so these are starters.
Yeah.
So you got Malik. You got another Malik,
Yeah, that one's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, that one's super cool.
and then you got Thunderstruck,
Mm-hmm.
Walls of Vadis, and Drothera.
So my question
And
is,
Malik's different. Is that special in some way?
That's what I was kind of wondering.
let me see. What? Go back to it. So I'm wondering, is this? Yeah, I don't know. So with this, I think would this be your hero card? Would that be a hero card? Because I don't see any. Or is this... No, this is like an action card.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like
Okay.
an action card. I'm kind of wondering if these aren't your hero cards.
So that's what I'm not sure. Oh,
Because they say starter at the
starters.
bottom.
So is that what it would be with the emblem at the bottom where it says, or the word starter? I'm assuming maybe that's your hero.
I'm guessing so. Joey Malik is your hero.
Okay, cool,
So
cool.
do you get two heroes,
No, so this is your...
or is it one a basic hero and then?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So you're gonna have to, or is this the same card, just alternate art?
That's just for fun.
Okay, I got you. So this is your main hero right here.
Okay.
Okay, I get it. All right. So if it says starter, that's your hero. So I understand that. Okay, that's simple.
That makes it.
Because I was actually wondering that when I was watching a tutorial video.
Yeah.
The tutorial video I watched, it never told me how to identify who your hero was, but it makes sense now with that terminology at the bottom.
And then you've got your tokens. Your stack token cards.
Throw one of those tokens up there. Just see how different these are than, like, you know. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
I like
you know, yeah, that's pretty cool. And it also has, like, you can, you know, it's got their website and stuff on there too, which is pretty dope. I actually really like this.
She's knocking him out.
I really like the art on the back,
Yeah, I
the
do
Haunted
too.
Castle with the Genesis. I actually like that a lot.
I do too.
It's one thing that I've always said I kind of didn't like about Magic. I didn't like the back of their cards. I just thought they were always kind of plain Jane.
Yeah.
So I really like that. So let's check out this. Man, that's really disappointing, bro. You
What?
got the wolf deck.
There's one for each.
I know, but you got to open it
Oh well, I'm
and
sorry.
go through it. Now I get stuck with this lion deck, and you know how
Lions are cool,
not as cool as werewolves, bro.
but
All right, here we go. Let's check this out. So, all right, Opal, what you think about this bad boy? Is the Rajazi lion? I'm probably butchering these names, and I'm sorry.
Oh, heck, if I know how to read it either, but that looks pretty freaking sweet.
Oh, Opal almost said a curse
It
word.
looks like, it's like Indian based, it looks like.
No, here's one that you'll like right here. Check this out. It's called Quick Shot. That's kind of like we've been friends for a while, and I know your art style. I've seen some of the pictures you've drawn, and that looks something more like your style right there.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, no, check this. Not this one. That one's pretty dope, but this one's really sick. This smoke bomb. Check that out, dude.
yeah, it's pretty sick.
And here's...
Look at all the little
This would
kitties.
probably be Amber's favorite card if she played this game, because
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
she loves little cats. So let me see some of these other cards.
Fire Cup.
Aww. He's your baby.
This is what happens when you have an opal on
Yeah.
on part of your content. Oh, that's pretty dope too.
Yeah, it's cool. Gust.
I give the soft
I
side.
showed that one.
Yeah, you're the soft side of the channel, not us. Thunderstruck. See, we don't even know what to do without you here. We're just spitballing it. Blackstone Golem. And
You got the
Drothra.
cat deck, man.
Yeah, so I'm not too disappointed because I really...
Look, you got a
Ooh, I did
werewolf.
get a werewolf too. Well, it's a wolf, but it's not a werewolf. But I got cats, so I'm pretty happy because everybody knows we love cats. So let me see. Just kind of go through.
What's your heroes?
That's what I'm trying to get to right
They're
here.
gonna be right behind the tokens.
Let me get there. Let me get there. So I do think it's pretty cool that you don't have like a limit on how many of the same card you can play, as long as it meets your chi. That's pretty awesome. Okay.
And then you've got some Patreon cards there.
Mm-hmm.
And then boom.
Okay, Opal. Yeah, here you go. Oh, this is nice too.
Yes.
So let's show this real quick before I show my hero. This is really nice to have because it shows you your phases of the game, your move phase. I know that you can, when you're playing on the grid, you can take, so like for instance, we'll show my hero real quick, which she's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Not just the artwork, but these emblems right here show the direction, or show
which way she can move,
her attack radius.
Okay.
So the enemies have to be within that attack radius. She can move that way, but you can tap your card during your move phase, I think it is, and rotate phase, and move, but you have to tap, but it counts as a movement, and I want to say it's 2 movements that you can do per turn. So basically what you're trying to do is out-strategize your opponent and move around the grid to get to an attack position. So it's a lot of strategy and thinking in this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm going to like this game.
Huh?
I said I think I'm going to like this game.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's a cat deck.
Yeah, my wife's already intrigued. There's a cat deck. And she is a fan of chess and stuff, and she likes strategy games, so she might actually like this one. But I do, yeah. So in the red is, so in order to attack somebody or their summon, they have to be within that attack radius in the grid. So she's actually, what was the attack radius for yours? Do you remember?
I tell you.
But that's one of the, and here's the other one, Opal, so you can see, and because I know you really like that art style.
So the attack radius is pretty slick.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, right in front of you.
And she is literally 2 in front of you and 1 to the left and right. So but I don't think really that matters either, because you can pretty much play your whole hand in a single turn. You just have to decide if that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? So, by what I was watching some of the videos, but
you know why else I like these cards?
Why is that?
Because it has J at the bottom.
J-A-E. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty dope. So if you guys don't know, Jay's his daughter, my niece, the bestest niece. These are part of yours? No, these are part of mine.
No, those are yours.
So yeah, and then we got a couple of. We're trying to show everything here. So for transparency reasons, got a couple of D30s. So that's pretty dope. What we're using these for, I'm not sure. Like I said, I got to watch some more gameplay videos on it. But what I saw, I think if we watched it as a group, the first
I agree with that saying, Joey.
couple times, it'd probably be pretty self-explanatory how to play. We have a pretty big play group. We all aren't going to probably be able to play at one time, but
I think we can probably get it figured out.
Yeah.
They're for life counters.
Oh, that makes sense.
So,
well, I usually use like a tap app or something on my phone for life counters.
Yeah.
I don't usually do dice because some games you already use so much damn dice anyways. Like, Angels and Legions, your counters for days. Magic, the Gathering, you counters for days. So usually I just use a tap app when we play. Technology's great. You just tap your health or whatever.
Joey commented, usually you don't want to play your whole hand.
Yeah.
Start strong, struggle later is the philosophy. And
yeah, I kind of noticed that when I watched a few players play. They had made the mistake of just pretty much throwing their whole hand down, and they regretted it later. It's definitely going to be a different game. I've never played a grid-style based game. I know there's a Star Wars game out there like that, but I've never personally played it. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to play, because I just never played one, like I said, but it should still be fun. It's always fun to learn a new game anyways.
Cool. We can play up to 6 players in that size arena?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and we've got, just because we have the same decks doesn't mean you can't play them.
Exactly.
You can still play. We've got 6 decks here.
Well, we got some booster packs.
So we'll definitely have to, get some games going at the LGS, which we got to go visit here soon.
Yeah, we do. What's the?
I don't open them up, buddy. Go ahead. I'll by all means. I'll
I'll
open one. You open one. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got.
And it's a 15 card pack.
It is a 15 card pack. Let's look at the packaging first.
Alright,
So we got this awesome Canadian logo. I'm going to tell you, Canada, they can hit it out of the park with LGS or with TCGs, man. They like it's crazy. They're throwing a lot of games out this year, and they all piqued my interest. I know Legions is one. That's like our main two right now, and Genesis seems like it's going to be a blast. So I don't know. We'll just have to try it out. I'm sure there's going to be something negative I'm going to say at some point, but that's just the way it is. It's not to hate on the games, but there's always going to be something. I'll be honest. This package is super thick.
Yeah. I wonder how it opens.
That's what I'm interested in. But I just want to look at the. Let me see yours.
Yeah.
I just want to see the packaging too. I want to see if there's like any. I always like to see if there's like any flaws or anything. Cause like some of the Legion stuff, and some of the Bountiful Harvest or some of the old Ravaged Lands, some of the wording was a little hard to read. But I always like to check out all the packages and stuff. But
How does it feel?
it feels thick, man. I'm not gonna lie. It feels really thick. It doesn't. Just has a different feeling than some other booster packs we've opened. I don't know what the quality of the wrapping is, or if it's that recyclable stuff or whatever. But I think most packaging for trading card games is recyclable. But
What do you think? Is it gonna be hard to open? Think it's gonna be hard to open? I think it's gonna be hard to open.
give her a whirl. Let's find out.
Let's see what happens.
Do you think it's gonna be hard to open? You sure?
It's a little tough to open.
Mine ripped right open.
Did it?
I'm not gonna lie, it really did. I just went from an opposite direction. Sometimes,
there we go.
yeah, you just gotta find that sweet spot, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a weird feeling wrapping. I can't put my finger on it.
Is that a zombie lion? That's a zombie lion.
Feels weird. I don't know.
Look, there's a zombie lion. Leo, on what?
I will say something. Can I say something before we look at some of these other ones? It's kind of one of my things that I'm not a fan of so far is the hero cards. I just really wish. I know it says starter on it, but I just really wish it said hero on it or something like that. More. I mean, I guess it can be more self-explanatory than starter, but like when you're playing a card that's considered your hero, you kind of want something like that to say it on there, like, okay, this is hero, or, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, that makes sense.
Like, and these emblems, so basically this is this is the cards you can have in your deck. They have to have this certain emblem. So let's say you couldn't put
to make it compatible.
Yeah, right. You couldn't. So let's see if we ever cross a card that has like a different emblem on it, which we might in that booster pack you just opened. So for instance, like, yeah, I think it has to have like these particular emblems for the cards.
Yeah.
Which,
full disclosure, we also work locally for printing and manufacturing, so quality of the cards for those earlier sets might be a little rough.
Yeah. So also,
that's okay, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm having. Go ahead, do your thing, man. I'm gonna look while you.
He said most of our hero cards in the packs are double-sided with a full art hero on the back.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we've got what looks like a zombie lion. Heroes will have 3 banners in the top left. Okay, that makes sense. So the 3 banners in the top left are how you distinguish if they're your hero cards.
Okay, fair enough.
Teleportation. Take to the skies. All right, so like opening. So upon first opening, all right, I'm actually pretty impressed. All right, so they've got 15 cards. Right now we're in commons.
Mm-hmm.
Another Infernal Ghoul.
That Inferno Ghoul is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Still rolling into the commons here. Alright, there's Quick Shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then silver-legged recluse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a rare. So there's our one rare. Stone Protector of Knee.
Of Knee, the Knights of Knee.
Knee. And then we've got another starter card. Alright, so what is this?
This is your, I believe this is your resources. Is this a resource card?
That's a good rare to get.
Oh?
Yeah.
This guy is?
Yeah.
I want to say this. These are your resource cards. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure. So like, not like like kind of like mana.
Yeah.
I think you have to have like a resource to play the cards. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, but if you wanted to use cards to count them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. But you don't have to have these. I don't think to play.
And then we've got uncommon, the Urticating Tarantula. And then another uncommon, which is your coercive command, and then your final uncommon, which is Stampeding Force.
Actually, I like that Stampeding Force.
Yeah, that's good.
That looks pretty cool. Okay. Nah, not really. Okay, so you don't have to really have that to play. I saw some people using them to play. So, all right, let's check out this booster pack. Got Dark Corruption, which is pretty sick.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm really digging the artwork on a lot of these.
Yeah, well, the thing too is this is some of the older artwork, and the artwork's changed and is better now by what I've heard other content creators talking. Like Samuel Graham opened some, and he had heard the same thing, that the artwork was better. So if it's better than this, I'm kind of intrigued to see. We might have to pony up and get a booster box and see. I don't know what the hell's going on here. She's obviously getting beat up by a rabbit, but I'm still digging the card. I think it's cool.
I like how it's called the Lion Mane Rabbit.
Yeah, it's a common. This common is super sick, I'm not going to lie.
Big rabbit.
Look at this one, this Dark Loa. That is just sick nasty, man. I really dig that card. Ani Ratite. Ani Ratite.
Loa or whatever the card was.
Looks like an ostrich.
Like
I'm going to be honest, I'm not a fan of this card. I mean, it's not for me. Nothing I really like about that one. This one's kind of cool.
Don't like the bird?
No, they're sky rats. They're not birds. They're sky rats, and they're disgusting.
That looks more like an emu, which doesn't.
And it's still a bird.
Be a ground rat?
Empower Summon. That's pretty dope. This one's cool. Angelic Chains. I really, really like this one. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. They got Angel theme.
Ooh, I lied. This one's cooler. This one is... Oh, God, man, I keep flipping and they're getting better. God damn it. Underworld Knowledge. That one's pretty cool, too. Opal, you'll probably really dig that one when the delay catches up to you. Well,
we just put it down.
I just put it down.
There's a 30-second delay.
Z-Fang.
Too long.
This one's dope, too.
Oh, that's cool.
I really dig this one the most so far. Downpour's kind of sick. That's kind of cool. Galata Bamboom. Oh, dude. That's a hero.
That is a hero.
Ooh, this is pretty dope. Alright. I pulled a hero named Core, and that is freaking awesome, man.
That's pretty dope.
That is pretty cool, man. That's like some Marcelo stuff right there.
Yeah.
Marcelo would really, really dig this card.
That's neat.
And here's a rare. Niu Ziu. This is the bull with shooting shit out of his horns. I don't know what the hell he's doing there.
There's beams of light coming out of his horns.
I got this Jalarian Mist. And Lumin. I guess maybe you might get lucky, man. They do have some angel stuff.
There you go.
Because I know you like your angel stuff, so. But yeah, got this awesome rare right here, and I really dig that hero.
Yeah,
man.
I like that hero.
That's
too.
pretty cool, man. So
sending a piece of art from Origins through Messenger. It's shareable if you can make it work.
Pooey.
Oh,
Pooey
what's the art
patooey.
on the back of
Flip over
the
the hero, yeah.
I don't know if I can bring it up right
There's
now.
no art on the back of the hero.
Hmm?
There's no art on the back of the hero on this one.
Yeah, it's just the Genesis logo and backing. Nothing on the back.
No.
But he said some of this is some of the older arts, so I imagine so. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty pumped, man. I didn't expect. I mean, I know some people are probably like, oh, that wasn't that much. That's a lot to us. Like,
Yeah, that's
6 decks to play with friends. That's a playmat, a few playmats, a very nice card, like handwritten. Like, you don't get that anymore. Everything's electronic or emailed. Like, nobody sends you handwritten anything anymore.
Handwritten notes.
Yeah, I mean, and now, understand, we're content creators. We've never played this game. This is just us, and I think Opal can agree. This is just us looking at this game for the first time. Our initial review. This is just us kind of looking at the art, looking at the style of the card. We're touching the. I will say, I really like this. The card stock.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice. It feels nice.
It's like it's flexible, but it's not too flexible.
But durable. Yeah, I really, really like. That's one of the things I was going to mention earlier, but I got so wrapped up in the artwork. Like, I really do like the art. I really wish I want to open one of these, but I don't. I'm not going to touch one of those promo cards. But yeah, I really. Initial review, I can't say too much negative about. The artwork stuff. Now, I haven't played the game yet. We got to play the game.
Yeah, we got to play the game and see the mechanics.
I think when I get back from out of town, we'll make a trip over to the LGS. We'll play some rounds. We'll get Kyle to join us.
That'd be cool.
We'll play some rounds and we'll see how we feel about the actual game, because that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
We're collectors, of course. Like, we love collecting cards. But I'm going to buy more product if I actually like the game too. Like, I'm not going to be super upset if I miss, like, an expansion right off the bat if I'm not actually playing the game as well. Like, I can always go back and get that expansion. But if it's a game that I thoroughly enjoy and I like, I will buy. We spent a whole entire day at an LGS opening booster set boxes.
With our
literally an entire day with our own trash can. So if we really, really like a game, we're going to invest into it. I could see myself if I was... I'm just basing this, if I don't like the game, I can definitely see myself collecting these cards, because I do like the art style. And just for Joey to tell us that the art's even more different now and better, it's got me more intrigued at least to get some booster packs or maybe a booster set. And
let me see that foil.
Check it out. This one?
Yeah.
No, don't let him. He's going to run up with it.
I'm not going to run off with it.
So what are we looking at? The flip side?
So, Joey just said that the foil tiger is a fairly rare Chinese New Year promo.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So, which is why it has the Chinese writing on it and all that stuff, which I'm super... Dude, I love this card. One, it's a cat.
I like it, but I don't know why, dude. I just...
You like the
really, really dig this...
You like the flaming hoist?
Yeah, dude. I really like that one, too. I mean, I'm not taking anything negative, and this is a bad thing. You guys have to understand, being colorblind, foils and stuff don't do much for me, because all I can do is see shines, and I'm always told there's color in the shines, but I can't really see it.
There's quite a bit of color in it, actually.
Yeah, so I can just see there's a shine, a tint to it, but like, I just really go off, like, I just love this art.
And these are both promos.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I can't say thank you enough, Joey. We appreciate it. We definitely...
most definitely.
Definitely will be checking out more Genesis. We definitely got to get some gameplay in the next couple... Like I said, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, but maybe once we get back, we'll get some games going. I mean, you got you, me, Sammy, Kyle, Opal, Lily. We got a whole bunch of people to play. So, and knowing that you can play with 6 people...
6 people?
That's pretty lit, man.
Fun.
That could be pretty fun.
Yeah.
So...
And we got 6 decks?
Mm-hmm. So we'll rock out some games, man.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Well, yeah, I'll invite everybody over. We'll do a quick tutorial. We'll watch how to play it. Then we'll head up to the LGS and we'll play. And then we'll, of course, if it's something we like, we're not going to go promote it to our LGS immediately. We're going to be like, hey, check out this game. We know nothing about it. We're going to do some more research into the game. We're going to play to make sure it's something that we like. Because I'm not going to push a game onto an LGS unless I actually thoroughly enjoy it myself. Because, it's just... I don't want to be like, here, I don't like this game, carry it. Yeah. That's just not who I am. But I honestly have watched a lot of gameplay on this today and yesterday. I watched, on Twitch today, they had a few people streaming it, and I watched, and it's intriguing. I'll give you that. It's some brain power.
It's good.
Yeah, this isn't one of those games you can get with your friends and drink a little bit and play. You definitely want to stay sober and make sure you're... not inebriated and can actually think a little bit. So we'll check out some gameplay.
Inebriated.
So what do you think, Opal, overall of all the art that you saw? I know that you'll probably check it out more later this week when you come over. But what did you think about the art or what you could see? I know it's a little bit different when you see it on camera versus in person, but...
Yeah, no, from what I can see on it, and I'm definitely going to take a look closer at them the next time I'm over there, but I am very intrigued. Of course, I already told you I love tactic games and chess, so I'm interested to see how it plays, but I love the artwork. Absolutely adore it.
Awesome. Well, I wish you could have been here tonight. I understand, though, you didn't feel very well. It always feels empty when one of us are missing out of the team here. I know you and me were talking about, we were going to do a video yesterday, but Kaleb was out yesterday. And we were like, it kind of sucks, but I know I had to get a video in today, so I'm sorry I couldn't wait for you. But
no, it's okay. My migraines just hit too hard.
All right. Well, we will do some more content later this week because we got another game. We got a surprise for you, actually, Opal, coming up. So.
For me?
Yeah. We'll discuss it later. We'll discuss it after the stream. I'll call you back. All right.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us via telephone.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'll call you back.
I always want to be there.
All right, I'll call you back after.
All right, sounds good.
All right, later. So that's Opal. That's our third teammate here on the channel. She's our artsy fartsy. Like we said, it really sucked that she wasn't here to be able to, because you know how Opal is. She,
Look at this, so pretty.
Yeah, she'll spend 30 minutes talking to you about one damn card. So, but yeah, first impressions. It seems I'm loving the art. Like I said, I get the banners and I get the the starter thing on. I just when you play that hero card, you want to slap that bad boy down and you want to say hero on it or something. Be like, this is
Does this one do that?
But I guess you can't really complain too much because does Magic do that?
No.
You just pick your commander off your mana values. So, but yeah, I'm really digging the artwork, Joey. And like I said, I've watched a lot of gameplay on it. I'm still kind of processing it in my head because I'm new to grid style games. But what I've seen, it looks pretty interesting. And we always try to do like 20-minute videos, and we always end up doing like an
hour-long video.
Yeah, we always shoot for 20 minutes, but we can never fit it in because we get so intrigued by what we look at. But thanks again for sending us this package, and we'll definitely make some good use out of these cards. We'll definitely get some games in. We'll definitely record some gameplay, and you guys can see how frustrated I get when I don't understand something, because it's very comical for everyone else but me. So we'll see. We'll see how I handle the gameplay. But what do you think, man? You pretty stoked to play it?
I'm pretty pumped to play it.
Now, even if you don't like the game itself, do you find this would be something you would collect, style wise?
Art wise, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. But like you, it'll be kind of new for me to do the grid style play. Yeah, and I might really like it.
I see that. I'm thinking we will actually like it because it does seem very interesting. And we play these games now where it's bam, bam, bam. Yeah, and something where I gotta sit back. of course, like Legion's is strategy as well, but it's a different kind of strategy.
Yeah.
This one's I'm moving my stuff around and also trying to figure out how to attack, how to defend, how to keep my summons alive. So it's a lot. This is a lot of tactical stuff put into it. So it's either going to be something I really, really love or I really, really hate, and there's probably not going to be an in between for me. But once we get some gameplay, we'll find out. And then, of course, Joey, once we get some gameplay, we will definitely record some of it and send it your way. We are trying to figure out a way. I know we're talking about getting a laptop when we go to LGS and getting a couple of our cameras out. It's just so hard. I hate doing webcam gameplay because it's so hard to see. But we do need to figure something out with that.
We'll record it with my phone.
Yeah. Well, I got all these cameras. We just have to bring a laptop and hook it all up and figure out how to get like the vision, the downward angles and stuff at an LGS. Because here we could rig up anything we wanted. LGS could be like, "Hey, you mind if I watch out, man? I gotta build some stuff real quick and do this." But we'll figure it out. But we'll get some gameplay in because we know we got to get some gameplay of Genesis in. Gameplay of fucking Legions, a bunch of games that we play. We got to get some video in, Vanquishers and stuff like that. So yeah, but. Big shout out to Genesis, Joey. I appreciate it. We're gonna do a lot more research. Like I said, this video was really short notice because we had some other plans for this week that fell through. So this was like kind of like last minute, and I didn't want to hold on the package forever. And my kids coming here while I was out of town, be like, "Oh, what's in this package?" I'll rip it open, and I'll be like, I wanted to open it ourselves. But but we appreciate it, and we will. Definitely get in touch with you and let us know what we thought of the game. Yeah. So any final words for you, Caleb?
I just want to say thanks because I'm excited. Like, this is a game that we don't really have access to here. So it's hard to play games when we don't have access to them. But now that we have at least the starter access and we can give it the die-hard shot.
And we always talk that, we understand that this is the world of technology and computers and online shopping. But a majority of us at this channel, we don't do online buying of TCGs. We 100% support LGSs. So I personally never buy product online. If my LGS doesn't carry it, I just unfortunately don't have access to it. Maybe we can, maybe in the near future one of the LGSs will get it. Like, if I really, I could, I don't know. It's just hard for me to buy a product online because I want to support LGSs because they've supported us in our game.
You know why I don't buy online? Like, do you know what my biggest problem
is? I would buy from the vendor. I would buy from.
But do you know why it's hard for me to buy online? Because I'm like, man, click. Well, like that, or it's just like I don't really need it.
Yeah.
So I just but when I'm there and I'm in the store, I feel compelled.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk with Joey offline too and see if this is something we could maybe order from them directly since we don't buy online. But I don't know. Maybe they only supply to the LGSs. But we'll find out. We'll talk about it later. But thanks again, Joey, for. And be honest. We want the honest. Trust me, we're pretty honest. We're pretty honest people when it comes to playing games. So there's one certain game that we don't cover. Period anymore because you don't want me to be too honest about that game, but it is what it is. But I'm not ever going to speak ill about a game. No. I'll give my reviews. I'll say if I like it or don't like it, but after that, you'll never hear anything else from me about it because I'm not going to sit there and bash a game and hope it fails because that's not who I am as a content creator. We want every game to succeed, whether we like it or not. That's just how we are. But we will be honest. Opal maybe not so much. She's a big softie. She'll like anything, but me and Caleb are definitely very blunt in our opinions, and Kyle can definitely say that as well. So, but thanks again, guys, for showing up, checking out our content. Make sure, if you like what you see, you hit that subscribe button because it's the only way that's going to help us grow. And we are growing, and we appreciate everybody's support. So thank you so much. Yeah. And as we say at the end of every video, when life has you down, I guess today
we're gonna roll a D30.
We can pick up a D30. We could roll for initiative, and it rolled right off the desk, so that's bad initiative.
But it landed on 30.
Roll for initiative and game on, my friends. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
all my stress.